From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Changing it up here, Jackson. His first throw is an interception. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Lions have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Off to the air now. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's out. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. A toss play, Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a playoff.
The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. All right, so they're facing 4th down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it after that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the...
And in for the Detroit touchdown. So the first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens get it down to a single point. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Craig Reynolds to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Gong. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run. He's got it deep downfield. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
fault to look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They'll run again with Montgomery. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Goff. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. This is caught inside the 15. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Goff setting to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. He's trying another one deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's looks like a fullback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Reynolds with a return. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Goff on 1st and 10. Rolling it. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back. No flags down. That's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Goff. He's on the move. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit. Great effort.
Wow, it's free again. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. 4th and forever coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. Second
and 13. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60-plus. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick. A full 70-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They just get the play off. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jackson throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Three quarters in the books from this one. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Reynolds with a return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. This is Montgomery running right. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
2nd and 4. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Patrick going to motion over left. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 6. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hands into the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He'll throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Montgomery. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Montgomery. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run in with Montgomery. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. And they're going to spike this one. No. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Back to throw. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points and the ball. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams, teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together, and now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.